Now let us discuss about types of radio frequency telemetry systems. So let us see first frequency modulation telemetry system, that is FM telemetry system. So the frequency modulation is one of the earliest techniques for mixing the data channels in a telemetry system, and still it is in use for some telemetry systems. So this is the block diagram of a standard frequency modulation telemetry system. So here a number of sensor transducers are used in association with separate or individual signal conditioner circuits. Now each sensor transducer is association with a separate signal conditioner circuit, and the output of each transducer and each signal conditioner modulates the frequency of voltage controlled oscillator. So here many oscillators, each operating in a separate frequency, are mixed for radio transmission by means of this mixer. As each voltage controlled oscillator is assigned with a separate frequency of this frequency spectrum, so each signal can be modulated without interfering with other signals. And these signals are transmitted with the help of transmitter. Then this is the receiver part. At the receiving station, a FM demodulator is tuned to the frequency of each oscillator. Thus, when the measurement value changes at the source, the output voltage of the receiver also changes accordingly. So this is how frequency modulation telemetry system works. Now let us discuss another type of radio frequency telemetry system, that is pulse amplitude modulation PAM telemetry system. So now, as we have studied in the previous type of radio frequency telemetry system, that is frequency modulation telemetry system, it has got a basic limitation that the capacity of channels offered is very less. So in order to overcome that limitation, in case of PAM telemetry system, the higher capacity of channel is allowed. So this pulse amplitude modulation telemetry system is also called as time division multiplexing telemetry system. Time division multiplexing telemetry system. So this is the basic block diagram of PAM telemetry system. So here all the channels use same frequency band of the allotted frequency spectrum, but they are at different instants of time. So in this case, there is a commutator and decommutator. The commutator samples the signal in each channel in sequence, and the amplitude of each is an indication of the instantaneous data value at that particular point. After the sampling of all the channels, the sequence starts over the first channel. Thus, samples from a particular channel are intervalled in time with samples from all other channels, and the amplitude of each is modulated by the input data. So now a decommutator at the receiving end of the system operates exactly at the same frequency as the commutator and distributes the parts of the multiplexed signal to the proper output channel. So in this way, the data from channel 1 is transferred, and at the receiver side, the same data is received at the same channel. So in this way, the pulse amplitude modulation telemetry system works. Now let us discuss about pulse code modulation telemetry system, that is PCM telemetry system. Now this system is called as pulse code modulation because here the major data is represented in the form of binary codes. So this system also makes use of time division multiplexing system, that is PAM telemetry system. However, in this system, an encoder is used after commutator stage. So this commutator is just like a multiplexer, so which combines the signal and produces the one signal. So in this case, the function of the encoder is to accept each PAM samples and convert it into a binary number and shift the bits of each number sequentially. The encoder converts 0 amplitude pulse to the binary number 0, while the full scale pulse number is converted into any binary number. Each number is exactly proportional to the instantaneous amplitude of the signal at the measuring point. So there is a receiver. The receiver section is synchronized on the serial data system. In this case, the bit synchronizer and the frame synchronizer identify each sequence of bits and convert it into useful outputs, so which can be taken out from the output channel selector.